Number 1, solve for x. 2 times the quantity x minus 3 is equal to 5x. The first thing that we need to do is to get rid of our parentheses, so let's distribute. We'll get 2x minus 6 equals 5x. Our next thing is we need to get the x's on the same side, so I'm going to get rid of the 2x by subtracting 2x from both sides. That will give me negative 6 is equal to 3x, and then I'm going to divide both sides by 3, so I'll get x is equal to negative 2. Right, problem 2, solve for x. 3x plus 82 plus 7x plus 8 is equal to 180. I need to combine my like terms. I notice 3x and 7x are both on the same side, so I actually just get to put those together. 3x plus 7x is 10x, and then I've got 82 plus 8, that will give me 90, and then it equals 180. And then if I'm solving for x, to get rid of the plus 90, I'm going to do minus 90. So I will get 10x equals 90, and then to finish it, I'll divide both sides by 10, and I'll get x is equal to 9. Number 3, solve and graph. Negative 5x minus 3 is greater than or equal to 20. First thing that I'm going to do is add 3 to both sides. So I'll have negative 5x is greater than or equal to 23. And then to get rid of the negative 5, we're going to divide both sides by negative 5. And when we do that, I'll get x. Since I divided by a negative, I have to switch the greater than or equal to sign to a less than or equal to sign. And then 23 divided by negative 5 does not work out nicely. It works out to be negative 4.6. So that's all right. We'll still put negative 4.6 in the middle. We could put negative 4 on one side and negative 5 on the other. There's going to be a closed circle, and less than points to the left. Number 4, solve and graph. 2x plus 7 is less than or equal to 15, or 5x minus 12 is greater than 18. Since there are 2 separate problems, I know we'll be getting 2 separate graphs, so I'm going to just treat each one like a separate problem. I'm going to subtract 7 from both sides, so I'll get 2x is less than or equal to 8, and then I'll divide both sides by 2, so one of my answers is going to be x is less than or equal to 4. And then or, now let's come over and work this problem. To get rid of the minus 12, I will do plus 12 to both sides. So I'll get 5x is greater than 30, and then we'll divide both sides by 5, and then we'll get x is greater than 6. So those are my 2 answers. So I'll put 4 on one spot and 6 on the other. I can put 5 in the middle. There's going to be a closed circle at 4 and an open circle at 6, and again, I've already decided that my graphs are going to go in separate directions, so there we go. Okay, problem 5, solve and graph once again. Negative 15 is less than or equal to 4x plus 9, which is less than 13. I'm going to, on this one, it's a connected problem, so I know my graph is going to be connected. I like to draw lines down my inequality signs. The first thing I'm going to do is subtract 9 from all 3 parts, which gives me negative 24, 4x, and 4. My next step will be to divide all 3 parts by 4, so I'll get negative 6, x, and 1, and now I just get to bring down the sign on the original problem. So I do notice this is a connected graph. 1 goes on one side with an open circle, negative 6 goes on the other side with a closed circle, 0 would be in the middle, and since this is a connected problem, it will be a connected graph. Right, graph the linear inequality. Y is less than negative 3x plus 5. On this one, I'm just going to write a note to myself that I'm going to have to shade, because if it's a less than sign, lots of different answers will work. So first thing I'm going to do is start at the 5, go up 5 on the y-axis. My slope is negative 3, so I'm going to go down 3 over 1, down 3 over 1. This is going to be a dashed line because there's no equal sign, so we don't get to include that line in our answers. And then I'm going to test the point 0, 0. And when I do that, I get 0 is less than 5. And then I'll ask myself the question, is 0 less than 5? Or is 5 the mouth eating the bigger number? Yes, it is. So this is a true statement. So I get to shade everything that is on the side with the 0, 0.